Welcome to the Welcome to the DESI Racing League. Yes, the DESI Racing League, where we race Sundays, Xfinity cars, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mondays are 34 Legends at 11 p.m. Thursdays, GT3s at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Friday, Street Stops, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Saturdays are the truck races at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just go to racedes.com. Click on the link for our Discord. We have a very active Discord. It's Saturday, and another day of racing at the DESI Racing League. This week we're at the Watkins Glen, and we're going to have an exciting race today. And with me in the booth, we have Edwin. Edwin, is that your name, Edwin?
Yes, it is Edwin, and this is going to be an exciting race here at Watkins Glen. A lot of great drivers out here ready to get rocking and rolling and have a fantastic night.
Controlling the replays and the technical stuff, we have Damon O'Brien as the producer. And the cars are lining up, and getting ready to race this great truck race.
Starting on pole, we got Max Dana in the 48. Right along next to him is Jose Gill. He is going to be in the 58 car starting second. Then we got Blake Reinbold. He is coming in the 59. Then we got Tad Dabney in the 9 truck. Then we have Mark Holloway and then Todd Perrant coming out of Canada in the 6th position. We also have Brent Thomas in the 45, Mark Ballo in the 91. We have Jeff Layden in the 6 car, bringing up the rear outside in row 5.
And we're starting off with the pace lap. Who got the pole? Oh, he always gets the pole. Max Dana.
We also got... I forgot his name for a second there. My apologies. We got Jordan Trace in the 11th position in the 24 truck. He is coming off of a race victory in the last race, if I remember correctly. He's not feeling too well tonight, but he is going to try and keep that truck running towards the front.
See, Ryan Eagle is in this race. He's number 10. I think he won the last, Ryan won the last road race we had last week.
We also have a great road course driver out there in the field. Jonathan Howell, he is one of the top road course drivers out there. He's looking to make his way towards the front and hopefully bring home a race victory here today. guys are coming around. I think we got 2 more corners to go. So hopefully we're going to see some exciting racing, see some good close pad racing, see these guys really show off their skill on the road course. It's a little different. It's the only road course on the season. So instead of just focusing on consistency running around a oval track, they've got to now turn right. So this is going to be an interesting one. It's going to be 45 laps with 2 stage breaks. Stage 1 will be at 5 laps, stage 2 will be at 10 laps, and then the rest of the way we will carry it to the finish. Pace car is off. These guys are looking for that green flag, and then we're going to get under racing here tonight. 48 car gets a nice jump, head down into turn 1, ready to get into that corner. Slide up in front of the 58, hopefully. No contact made so far. 48 gets a nice couple car length lead on the 58. 58 is now having to battle for his position on the 59. A Reinbold, we have a spinner in the back. We do stay green though. These guys are continuing up the hill. The 59 in the split side position. Look at the 2 leaders out there. They've created a nice little gap. They have spread out nicely. Now they just got to focus on hitting their marks, making sure they take every corner the right way. Hopefully they can come home with some kind of victory here today. We got the 76 off track here. He's getting back on, rejoining nicely. No further incident with that. 56 car right in front of him in Holloway. Jump over to Ryan Hart, who's sitting there in the 3rd position. He is trying to pull away from Tad. Let's see if he can get it done here. Coming down to the final corner of the lap, the 58 car. He's going to be on the hunt, trying to chase down Max. Let's see if he can make anything happen. This is going to be an interesting race. These guys have to make sure they're doing everything they need to in order to come home at the end. Tad is coming on in the 5th position. He's trying to chase down that 9 to Tad. He's looking, peeking to his inside. Not quite there yet. They both continue through the corner just right, but that allowed the 45 truck to get of him. We got the 8 car moving, 6 car, apologies, going high up. That gets the position to the next truck behind him. Blake Reinbold sitting there in a nice consistent position. He's got good pace right now. Gill, he's in the 2nd position. He's trying to hold on to that as well as hit his marks. He does want to chase down Max, but he doesn't want to destroy his tires so soon. So he's going to be looking to settle into his position, kind of run a few laps, get a good feel under himself, and then go for the charge. Together right there, Tad, he's out in front in the 5th position, Brent in the 6th position, and then we have Mark in the 7th position as Brent runs wide there on the corner exit, allowing him to get to his outside, but Brent's going to be able to hold it on, cuts his nose off, but continues moving. Those guys stayed here. That was some good hard racing there. Lap 2 leading into lap 3. Ryan Bolt in the 3rd position. He's continuing on, trying to space himself out from Tad, but as well as, like everybody else, conserve those tires, make sure you don't have any issues, and keep hitting those marks. Brent has now got a little gap back there. 21 truck in a nice little battle with the 6 truck. These guys are going to fight a little hard. 23 truck pokes his nose in. Looks like the 21 truck is heading in the wrong direction. He's heading backwards. He's going to be looking to battle back, get those positions back. This is a long road course, so losing positions can cost you a lot of time and space between the next truck. So these guys need to make sure they're holding their position, fighting for it at the right times, and only giving up in certain areas. Tad continuing on. He went a little wide there. Brent moving over to the right side already. He's lining up behind him. They're on the brakes and making it to the 2nd to last corner. They both get through it nice and clean. It looks like Brent's running a little bit of a lower line in that corner than Todd is, but Todd is still consistently holding his position. It seems like he's getting a better. Oh, as the 91 truck gets a little loose out of the last corner. This allows the 5 truck of Jonathan Howell, who is a road course ringer, to pull up and take that position. Todd still trying to keep Brent at bay. That guy is getting a little close to him. He is going to be looking up to that rearview mirror every now and then, but he's got to make sure he stays focused. Road courses are very technical. Any mistake can cost you quite a lot on these tracks. Brent in that nice F-150 truck, he is really on his tail. He's going to be looking to get to the inside of him at some point on one of these corners. If he can close that gap just a little bit more, he's going to be right there with him. Runs a bit wide there out of the chicane, but doesn't hurt him too much. Didn't lose any time. As Todd runs a little high right there in the corner, maybe they can get close to each other. Todd's really pushing, trying to get there. He's really wanting to fight for that position. This is allowing, the guys in front of them to, settle into their grooves, move further away from them. So the longer these guys are fighting for these positions, the further away the next truck gets. As the 5 truck of Jonathan now closes in on them. See, fighting side by side on the road course does bring things up. Stage break coming up very soon, so these guys do need to get that position because we will have a restart as we now hit the stage break. So everybody's locked into their position. Denda with the stage win. He got out to a nice 6-second lead out there, man. He was really moving. Gill also had a nice gap between Reinbold. I don't think anybody's going to take a pit stop here, so while these guys are lining back up, we're going to cut to a commercial break, guys.
Don't worry, folks. A lot of ground to cover here, but we are okay at eliminating termites.
Just okay?
Number 1 in the phone book.
Should we leave?
Nah, should only take 4 to 6 hours. Do your thing. I'm not even here. Gia, please? Not anymore.
Just okay is not okay, especially when it comes to your network. AT&T is America's best wireless network according to America's biggest test, now with 5GE.
Okay, Jerry, once again everyone's Doritos have mysteriously disappeared from the break room. Now, I realize this is a workplace, and I don't want to sound like I'm accusing you.
How dare you?
Okay.
That hurts, Steve. That hurts right here. And you know what? I don't have time to sit here and play detective. Some of us have work to do. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Outrageous.
Mr. Green? Mr. Green?
Yeah.
You need any help?
Mm-mm.
I just want you to know, I think you're the best ever.
Yeah, sure.
Want my Coke? It's okay, you can have it.
No.
Really, you can have it.
Okay.
Thanks. Makes me feel good. Makes me feel nice.
See you around.
That's the way it should be. I like to see.
Hey, kid.
The whole world is smiling with me. Coca-Cola as life. Have a Coke and
Thanks, Mean Joe.
smile.
When you buy a bargain basement PC, what you're really buying is a mystery box. Will there be a monitor? Probably not. Lots of software? Ha! A free year on the internet? 24/7 tech support? Dream on. With a Gateway Essential PC, you know exactly what you're getting. Monitor, great software, award-winning tech support, and free internet access, all for $28 a month. No mystery there. Call 1-800-GATEWAY for a Gateway Essential PC with an Intel Celeron processor.
And your local station.
He fell. Whoa, I'm not driving. I'm way too stoned. How are you feeling, Beer?
Oh, since we had that talk, I'm not driving tonight at all.
What about you, Dave?
You only had a couple of drinks.
And only a couple of puffs.
I don't drink and drive. No way I'm getting behind the wheel when I smoked weed, too.
How are we getting home, then?
You can drive, Dave.
Come on, Dave.
Take one for the team, buddy.
Don't let weed and alcohol influence your decision to drive.
Yeah, I need a ride.
Welcome back to DES at Watkins Glen International. We just completed stage 2. We are now lining up to get going after we completed stage 1. We are now lining up to get going for stage 2. We've got Dana still in the lead, Gil in second. These guys started on the front row in the current order they're currently running. Reinbold in third position. Dabney in the fourth position. Carant, all the way from Canada, is here in the fifth position. Brent Thompson is in the sixth position. Jonathan Howell is in the seventh position. We then got, they moved around. People are moving. I think I got a little too ahead of myself, started commentating on their positions. Yeah. We do have Campbell and Holloway. Campbell's 2 laps down. Holloway is 1 lap down. Those guys are going to be hoping for that stage break so that somebody can get the lucky dog to get around. It's going to end up being Holloway due to the extra lap on Campbell, but they do want to get back into this race. We're coming through the final corner. Pace car should be peeling off, and we're getting ready to go back racing here at Watkins Glen. Let's see if Dane can get the same start he got at the beginning. Nice jump from those guys at the start of the race. It looks like they're going to line back up in the same positions they were running. But look at Todd making a move. He's trying to get underneath that 59 truck. 59 truck does run a little bit wide, but it's not enough to allow Todd to get up there and really battle over that position. He is stuck behind Reinbold right now. He is trying to peek to the left side of him, the right side, every which way he could. As Brent Thompson is in the 7th position, he's still hard charging there. Jose Gill is in the 2nd position. He's also hard charging. He's really trying to make sure he can widen that gap to Reinbold again because he really wants to win this race as well. So if Dana makes a mistake, he'll be the first guy there to capitalize on it. Yeah, they're coming around complete lap 8. Todd's got a little bit of pressure from Jonathan Howell. He is really trying to get underneath him, trying to make his move towards the front himself. We got 3 cars battling for position back here in the 9th position. 4 cars. They really want to get some positions going, really want to start moving their way up the field. Being in the back is not a way to win the race, and these guys all want to win the race. Nobody comes here just to run laps. The 11 car moves up high, but he allows the 17 truck back past him. 56 truck goes down low. 17 truck takes 2 positions in 1 corner. He's going to be charging down into turn 1, looking to hold on to him. Truck still running smooth in the 3rd place position. It looks like the top 4 as Jonathan Howell did get past Todd. So it looks like the top 4 are starting to spread out. They're really getting into their grooves, moving on now at this point. They want to make sure they get nice gaps to the guys behind them, but they still want to chase down the guy in front of them. So these guys are doing everything they can right now, and it looks like they're doing everything right. So far, it's been a very clean race. Haven't had any crazy spins, no major incidents. It looks like these guys are just, getting through the motions, all focused in. They're really doing what they got to do. As we got a lap truck way a bit, he moves over to go down pit road. Leaders get by him nice and clean. Is he going to be out of the way for the next truck? He has got enough gap, so he doesn't have to worry about it quite yet. But going up the hill, he might be there at that 6th truck. So let's see if that 6th truck moves out of his way. Currently in the same groove. Let's see if Reinbold wants to get past him. He doesn't want to stay behind a slower truck. That's going to do nothing but hold him up. He needs Let's get past him as soon as possible. Looks like the gap's increased a little bit. He's going to have to really catch up to him, get by him, and not have any issues because he's starting to backtrack into Jonathan Howell's clutches. As we're coming through to finish the final lap of stage 2, these guys are looking for these positions to be the ones that they keep. But we look like we got a nice little group of trucks there in the back who are really trying to jostle for those positions right now. The better you are at the end of the stage, the higher up the starting grid you are. So these guys really need to be looking for those positions because after this stage, there's no more breaks. It's nothing but racing all the way through. We're going to take a quick commercial break here, guys. So stay tuned for the exciting race going on.
Every legend begins with a solid foundation, crafted with precision, shaped to perfection, ready for its voice to be heard. Dressed in iconic hues, it stands out in every crowd. In the hands of rock legends, it screams with energy. In the grip of jazz virtuosos, it whispers sultry tales.
Welcome back. We just got pit stops underway under the caution right now. We got a bit of a shake up here at the front. We got Jose now in the first position. He is now holding that position. Ryan Bolt is in second position. Jonathan Howell in third and Todd up to fourth, while we also have Thompson rounding out the top 5. Those guys stayed out. They're continuing on. We had a lot of guys come down pit road. Looked like some guys are trying to carry their tires all the way through. Now, we're unsure if tires are going to be that much of a factor here at a road course race because, you know, sometimes it's a bit of a hit or miss. Some days they could be a major factor, some days they can't be. But like this major shake up here right now, this is going to really make the racing interesting and very, very spicy. As Dabney is now back in the 7th position. He's been running this race out front and not have to work. Not Dabney. The 48 truck has been running this race out front and not have to worry about anything. Now he's going to have to pass people. Let's see how he navigates through traffic. Let's see how he tackles the challenges in front of him. Now that we've cycled through some pit stops, these guys are going to cycle some caution laps, so we're going to go on commercial break again and come back when the racing gets started.
Sounds pretty good. Can I see the guitar?
You play?
I've been known to.
That's cool. What's your name?
It's on your guitar.
Every legend begins with a solid foundation, crafted with precision, shaped to perfection, ready for its voice to be heard. Dressed in iconic hues, it stands out in every crowd. In the hands of rock legends, it screams with energy. In the grip of jazz virtuosos, it whispers sultry tales. And for the blues masters, it weeps with deep, resonant sorrow. Craft your legend with the Fender Stratocaster. Fender, reach for the stars.
We're the Mario Brothers, and plumbing's a game. We're not like the others who get all the fame. When your sink is in trouble, you could call us on the double. We're faster than the others, you'll be hooked on the brothers.
Thank you, Super Mario Bros. It seems like the only thing you haven't drained is my bank account. For super service, call or text Super Mario Bros. Plumbing today at 929-55-MARIO. Or reach us on the World Wide Web at smbplumbing.com.
Whoa, this is awful. Try it.
Oh, no, that looks gross. What is that?
You gotta try it. It's terrible.
I don't want to try it if it's terrible.
It's like mango chutney and burnt hair.
No, thank you. I have a very sensitive palate.
Just try it.
Guys, I think we should hurry up. If you taste something bad, you want someone else to try it. It's what you do.
I can't get the taste out of my mouth.
If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
Shh, dog.
Ryan Bolt, you have the conversation then. Welcome back. We are here back again, ready to get stage 3 at the final stage of the race underway. Pace car ducking off. Looks like it's a little jumbled up here at the start. Jonathan really wanted to dive deep there on the 58 truck. He wants to get to the front. He wants to show that he is a road course ace and win this. He dives to the outside of the 58 truck. Can he make the pass on the outside? It's very hard here to make the pass on the outside. He's still side by side with him, hanging out right next to him. Look at these guys side by side all down the track. The 58 truck is able to power through, get in front of the 5 truck. Now we go back. We see Todd battling with Brent, and the 48 truck and the Dude Wipes truck is really trying to get back towards the front. He does not want to get around these guys. He wants to get back to where he's been all day. These guys are really jostling for some positions. It looks like Brent is going a little in the wrong direction. Looks like he might be moving back quite a bit here, going on so far. These guys are continuing on, battling hard. Jonathan is trying to chase down the truck. The 59 truck is back in that 3rd position. He is ready to get chasing down, as Danda is also in the 4th position, back in the top 5. Remember, he was all the way down in 7th position. He's going to be looking to pass Reinhardt and them in front of him. It's real close to his rear bumper. These guys are fighting hard for. Oh, Reinhardt gets loose. That's going to cost him some time down the straightaway. This allows Danda to get past him and take that 3rd position. Back on the charge, trying to get up front, but he's got 2 heavy hitters right in front of him, guys who are not going to give him a break or allow him past him. If you look over to that left side, Taker Howell is getting real close to Gill. Jose Gill is going to be feeling that pressure right now. But remember, the guys start fighting on the track, battling on the track. The guy who isn't further back starts closing in. And that's exactly what happened here today. We've got a 3-way battle for the lead. Dana tries to clear the outside. Doesn't have enough momentum. These guys taking it to the chicane. We've got smoke in the back. Smoke in the back. We've got Brent Thomas spun around on the track. That is going to be detrimental to his day. He was running so good. We're going back to the leaders now as Dana gets to the outside of Powell, makes it done, makes it happen on the outside. We have not seen that all night. He is really determined to get back to the front. He has passed 5 cars in 2 laps. 5 cars in 2 laps. That is enough for a biggest mover award right there in its own. He's going to be looking after Jose right now, but it looks like Howell's chasing him down a little bit down that straightaway. We got a side-by-side battle here. Ryan Ingalls, last year's champion, is battling by Ryan Bolt. He wants to get that position. He wants to remind these guys why he was a champion and why he is going to show that he can be a champion again. He is really trying to get under that truck. Reinhardt battled back on him, got the position. Oh, we got Dana's getting loose. These guys are now fighting hard. Remember, Dana has gotten tires, but Jose has not. But it looks like new tires aren't that big of a deal when it comes to these front runners. They don't care. Looks like Howell ran a little wide there. That's going to hurt his chances to chase down these guys, get back into that fight. As Dana gets really close, peering to that outside. This is the same way he got around Howell, but this time it cost him some time. These guys have now separated a little bit. This allows Jose to breathe a little, get back in his rhythm, and try and keep that truck at bay. Really trying to get to him as we got it. That side-by-side battle has not calmed down. Ryan Ingalls really wants to get by Ryan Bolt. He wants to get up in that fight. He knows these guys up there are fighting hard, tooth and nail, so he wants to get up there while the picking's good. These guys are fighting, so it's going to allow him to chase him down. As we got Dana down on the inside of Jose, and this time he's going to make the pass happen. Jose's going to be looking to chase him back down because they're still really close to each other, and we got a long way left in this race, but Dana carried so much speed through there. So much. Look at that gap. Just from the way he got a nice drive there. This man has amassed a 1.5 seconds lead on him already. He is not looking to let this go. He is going to hunker down, treat this like qualifying, and hit the gas. He is in motion. But Jose needs to be worried. He needs to either A, chase down Dana, or keep that gap to Jonathan Howell. Jonathan Howell is still back there lurking. He's waiting for his chance somehow. As we got the 17 truck, he finally made it past Ryan Bolt. We missed it, unfortunately, because it was an intense battle between the top 2. But we got Ryan now trying to chase down Jonathan Howell. It looks like all these guys have to be looking over their shoulder while still focused on the road ahead. Because at this point, looking at what we've got going on, anybody in the top 5 could take this race victory as long as no mistakes are made. As we see a mistake from Jose there, he dipped off into the grass. That's going to hurt his speed. He's going to be chasing that hill this entire time. He's going to be looking over his shoulder real bad to make sure Howell doesn't chase him down. But it looks like he recovered really nicely and is able to gain a little bit on him, but he lost a lot of time to Dana. Dana's already heading through the chicane. Now we've got Jose here again, and then we look at Jonathan Howell, who now has the 17 truck breathing down his neck. Ryan Ingalls, this man was a champion. He may not have been here present this entire season, but he wants to remind these guys, I am a championship caliber driver, and he makes the pass for the 3rd position, heading down the last straightaway before the last 2 corners. He wants to now chase down Jose. That Red Bull sponsored number 5 truck, he is now apparently just holding on at this point. I don't know if something happened in there, if he may have made contact with a wall or something like that, but it seems like that truck has slowed down quite a lot. But Dana, on the other hand, he is nothing but on the gas right now. He is in full swing. He is not caring. Like I said, he is treating this like qualifying laps. He's making sure he builds the biggest gap he possibly can to where he doesn't have to worry about anything. Jose is still looking to kind of chase him down, but he's got about a 2nd gap between him and Ryan Ingalls. Ryan Ingalls is chasing him down. He is trying to get there. We're about a 1/2 second gap now, guys. We're going to have a battle for the 2nd place position. This is going to be the first time that Jose on track under green will be moved out of the second place position. So he is going to be doing everything in his power to make sure that does not happen. He is going to try and hold on to that position. If we were anything like any sports cars racing leagues or any kind of GT leagues, all three of these guys are in podium positions. But we're in the world of stock car racing. The only position that matters is first. Just to let you guys know, we do race on Saturdays at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for trucks, Xfinities on Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 34 Legends on Monday at 11:30 Eastern, GT3s on Thursdays at 8 p.m., Dirt Micros Fridays at 8 p.m., and Street Stocks on Fridays. Street Stocks is a race series even myself competes in. Amazing fun time. Come and hang out, participate in the race, or just watch the excitement. As we have a battle for that second place position, that 17 truck is really trying to make it done, but because they swung back into a left-hand corner, it allowed them to carry through, but we're back into a right-hand corner, so let's see if the 17 truck can get it done. Doesn't look like it. Looks like the 58 truck is going to carry that speed down the straightaway. These guys are battling hard for the second place position. Dana is just checking out on these guys, but they know that still getting that second place position is a good point stay for them. They want to make sure they maximize their points, okay? They are going to keep fighting for this. That 17 truck has turned into an absolute rocket ship as Jonathan Howell, who was the original guy in third place position, has dropped all the way to 8th position. Something must be amiss with that truck. Something is definitely going on with it. But it looks like we're going to have a nice battle this lap for that second position because that 17 truck, it looks like he gets a better entry into the corner. Oh, the 58 truck gets loose. He gets loose. This allows the 17 truck to power through on the outside. So much speed scrubbed off for Jose. There's really nothing he can do. He has to just watch that position go away. He's got to reset himself, chase him down, and battle back for that position. Lot of excitement for the second place position. He's not going to let him get away from him. He is going to keep fighting. Brent, due to that earlier incident, has now been lapped by the leader. He is now the first car a lap down in 9th position. He would have to lap this track. He has to gain a 48-second gap in order to change his position. Right now, he's just going to be focused on consistency, keep running his laps, stay the first car lap down, and make it all the way to the finish. They are in a nice swing here. Dana is really trying to make sure he's hitting all his marks. I'm going to be honest here. I don't think at any point I've seen this guy make a single mistake on the track. He has made sure that truck is where it needs to be every lap, lap after lap. As we look at Ryan Ingalls, who's got a nice gap to Jose. We take a look back here. We look at Todd, our Canadian friend here, battling with the 91 truck. He's trying to hold on to that position. He wants to make sure the 91 truck doesn't gain a position and he himself stays in that position. That truck still is unsponsored. We definitely want to change that one day because this guy has shown every week that he is a good driver. He is very consistent and very good at what he does. As the 17 truck is running a little bit wide in the third to last corner of the carousel, he's going to be coming down to the second to last corner. Let's see if he hits his mark. Perfect. Perfect execution of the corner. He couldn't ask for anything better. This man is going to swing it back, take that right-hander corner, and he's going to head down to see the start-finish line to start lap 23 for himself. He is just in motion right now. Ryan Ingalls has really climbed a lot of positions here today. We counted him out in the beginning of the race. Didn't think he would be one of those guys to really put his foot down, but he showcased that he can. Jose, on the other hand, this man started in second position and showed the field over and over again, lap after lap, that even though he started second, ran one good fast lap, that he can do it over and over again. And he's done it consistently. As we got a 9 truck on the pit road, we don't know why he's heading down to the pits. Must have a problem with that truck. The 91 truck, he's continuing on in that 4th place position. He has now moved up to a nice, good spot. He's going to make sure that he brings that unsponsored Toyota truck home. We're going to have to get these guys some sponsorship. These guys are doing amazing jobs and love to carry some banners on it. Todd is looking to chase him down. He is closing the gap quite a little bit. These guys are really fighting for their positions. They want to make their names known on this main stage right here, right now. They want to let the world know that they are great world-class drivers as the 17 truck continues on through. Max continuing on strongs with that Dude Wipe sponsored truck. He is carrying this field right now, but he's got to do it consecutively for about 20 or so more laps. If he makes any mistakes, that's going to hurt him. That's going to hurt his, his emotions. It's going to hurt his mentality. He knows he's a consistent driver. If he causes an issue right now, he knows that that's going to mess him up and he might start moving backwards. That's the last thing he wants to see, last thing his team wants to see. Beautiful execution of the chicane there as he continues on through. Let's watch some guys come through the corners here real quick. Look at these guys all hit. Oh, look at that. Brent Thompson passing the truck. That's interesting. Brent Thompson may be a lap down, but he wanted to make sure he knew that if it wasn't for that incident, he'd be up there fighting too. So he's going to continue on that number 45 truck, powering through the corners. Seem like these guys have settled into their swings. Oh, look at that. A little bit of Dana kicking the rear end out. Maybe his tires are starting to degrade a tiny bit, but it's not really mattering as he's got a 7-second lead to Ryan Ingalls right now. Ryan is really hoping to expand his gap even more. Jose, he's got a massive gap to him. All these guys have some space between them. They're just counting down the laps, trying to make sure they continue hitting their marks, hoping the guy in front of them makes a mistake. Sorry about that, my screen paused for a second, but as we see, these drivers are going to continue in turning laps. We know the race leader is a strong contender right now. He is pretty much walking away with this one right now, but he did have a bit of a dip in his lead. Ryan Ingalls did bring it down a tad bit, so let's hope that that lead doesn't drop anymore. While everybody's currently spread out right now, we're going to go to a real quick commercial break. We're going to hear a word from our sponsors. And again, remember, DES Racing races almost every day of this week. Make sure you turn up, watch the races, or come participate yourself.
Mom, can I have a popsicle?
No, honey, you'll spoil your...
Hey parents, tired of those out-of-control kids? Throwing embarrassing tantrums wherever they go. At the grocery store, on the playground, even at the dinner table. You've had it with parenting, but wait, there is a solution. Introducing Nap Time, the latest, most effective tool for child tantrum prevention. It's simple. Just douse a rag with our patented Sleepy Time formula, place it over your child's cry hole, press and hold gently for 8 to 12 seconds, and presto, no more tantrum.
I was beginning to think adoption was the only way out. Then a friend of mine introduced me to Nap Time. It's never been so quiet around here.
The secret lies in Naptime's revolutionary fast-asleep formula. Developed by military-trained scientist doctors from NASA, Naptime's powerful molecules rush to the child's brain on contact, gently inducing instant tranquility.
This is chloroform.
Already put those wallet-draining crap factories out on the street? That's okay! Naptime works in any situation. On the golf course. An awkward blind date.
I had a really good time tonight.
It even works on pets.
After we had our first child here, we regretted it almost immediately.
We didn't know that she'd cry so much.
Talk about defective. But thanks to nap time, our little Samantha here hasn't made a noise in weeks. I keep her in a shoebox.
Call now and we'll send you your very own 24-ounce bottle of Naptime Solution for only 23 easy payments of $1.99. But wait, there's more! Act quickly and you'll also receive the all-new Dream Sack absolutely free. It's compact and portable for those on-the-go tantrums. Just cover it, tighten it, and forget about it. It's that simple.
We can't breathe good.
So if this looks familiar...
I feel pregnant.
Then don't wait! Order today and join the millions of Americans who just can't stop saying...
Thanks, Nap Time.
Thanks, nap time!
Thanks, nap time.
Nap time! When they just won't shut up. Nap time is not legal in the following states.
Welcome back. Hey, this is Damon here, and I got Earl. And he's going to be right back. He's going to do something real quick. But Earl, how are you? It's been a great race. It's been a good race to watch, huh?
Bored? Yep.
Horrible, man. He is a good announcer, huh? So that's what, that's what he's all about. Discord, he volunteers, man. People want to give it a try. Man, he's good.
Yeah, put him on the payroll.
Yeah, right. There
if
was.
You can make a road more exciting than forever.
So right now we got Max up here, just past another lap car. Man, Ryan is catching up. He is 4.8 seconds behind. So he's catching up to him. And Jose, third place, is 25 seconds behind. Man.
Did Jordan quit?
Jordan never raced. Jordan unfortunately wasn't feeling well. And Jordan, I'm sure you're watching, and we hope you're feeling better if you're not sleeping anymore. And Jordan just decided to step out this way.
Yes, it's really unfortunate we didn't get to see Jordan turn some laps here because I know he was going to be hard charging for a race victory here today. These guys have been fighting real hard. I did just see one of the trucks going down pit road. Ooh. Hopefully he's getting the service he needs for the 58 truck. He's down in 4th position, so that tells you how much of a gap these guys have amassed. He's not having to worry about anything. He's okay staying in that 4th position, but he's going to have good tires.
Max is in the leader.
Leader takes it down pit road. That's going to be an interesting shakeup. So it does appear tires cannot last the whole time as Ryan Ingalls sees his first time out front. But Ryan Ingalls took tires a lot more recently than those guys have. So he might be able to turn a lot more laps here before he has to come down. But new tires may be lapping faster. So he is going to be worried about a little bit of time. That team is going to be paying attention to the intervals, seeing if they're losing a lot of time to the next guy.
Max is still in 2nd place, just coming out of the pits now. Ingalls our leader.
Ryan Ingalls is just currently out here leading some laps, getting that nice feel out in that nice clean air, being out in front. Now he doesn't have to worry about looking over his shoulder. He knows right now that all he needs to do is just keep turning laps. He doesn't need to look over his shoulder, doesn't need to be chasing anybody down. He's just perfecting that racecraft right now.
He's got 19 laps on his tires. And Max is 32 seconds behind with fresh tires. So we'll see if Max can. We'll see if the last lap's a lot different from the next few laps.
That is true. We are going to see if there's a different change. We got a lot of guys lapped down, but let's give a nice shout out to Brent Thompson right now. Spun on the stage 2 caution lap, is now up to 5th position, ahead of a lot of these guys. He's going to be looking to really hold on to that. He wants a good day. He had a bad start today. Oh, as we got a spinner on front, and it's Jose. It's Jose going a lap down. A spin. Hopefully it wasn't somebody spinning him. Hopefully there wasn't any contact or anything. But Jose did go around.
Let's go back and take a look at a replay here.
Let's take a look at a nice little replay. Let's see what happened. Looks like he might have overcooked it, to be honest with you. He might have overcooked the corner. Let's see what happened. He comes in, hits his apex, swings it a bit too far, overcooked the corner. First major mistake from Jose. Quick recovery, though. He did make a quick recovery, but he did let him go a lap down. That is unfortunate. Let's see if he can salvage something.
Oh,
At some point,
Ryan
into the pits. Ryan in the pits. He needs to get tires. He weighed his options. He passed through a lot of pit boxes there, so he definitely knew his tires were not where they needed to be. So he took it to pit road, and he made sure that he got a fresh set of rubber.
This is where Max needs to make up some time. And looks like Max is going to take the lead.
Let's see if he can take the lead from him right now. He's going to try to. Let's see. It looks like...
Oh, he's already out. Nope.
3.5 seconds down on Ryan. Ryan definitely did some pit strategy there. He's coming up on the number 5 truck of Jonathan Howell to put him a second lap down. Surprised by that. Jonathan Howell has been known as a road course ringer, so it's interesting to see him having a bad day. He must have had some kind of issue that really upset the truck, really put him in a situation where he wasn't able to continue going. As Ryan kicks that rear end out, he's looking for a race victory here today. Pulling up on that Jonathan Howell, he wants to really get past him for lap traffic. Doesn't want to be held up because I know for a fact right there through those 2 corners, he took a glance up into that rear view mirror and he saw that number 48 truck coming. Because that 48 truck was 3.5 seconds down, he's 2.5 seconds down now. He is coming for him. He wants that position. He is really in motion. So Ryan really has to get past Jonathan. He did now. So let's see if Jonathan holds up Matt a little bit. You guys just had a surprise guest for my daughter. She decided to yell a little bit, but that's okay. Racing going on, even she's excited for it.
Oh,
look at that little slide through the corner.
That was Max in second place.
Big slide from Max, man. We don't want to see any kind of slides like that. He did not want another slide right there.
Another slide. Let's go back and take a look at that replay real quick.
And it's looking like it's in the same place Jose lost it. Yep. Maybe that carousel is a little slick right now.
I'm gonna watch here. He's got some hot tires.
He gets a slide through there, comes out into the carousel, and then a little bit of a tail wiggle there too. That's doing nothing but hurt this time.
Live.
Back to the live coverage here, and he has actually closed the gap to a second. But I think Ryan's going to make it really hard to pass him. These cars are 1 lane wide, but I have a feeling Ryan's about to make his truck 4 lanes wide. He is not going to give up that position easy. As he touches the grass a little bit there, you can tell he's pushing through the corner because he kicked up a little bit through the corner. Now we're into the chicane again. Let's see if Ryan gets this time right. And Ryan gets it right, but Matt doesn't again. Clipped a lot of grass just then. So he's feeling some pressure. He's wanting to get towards the front because we are about to be 11 laps left in this race. His gap has decreased the least it has over any run. He decreases about a second a lap. This time, it was out of the second. Runs wide there at the second to last corner. He's pushing that truck really hard. But sliding out in the corners is not going to allow you to catch him because we're still half a second behind the leader.
All right, now, Earl, look at these two here. You telling me that this is you're still yawning at the end of this race? We got 10 more laps to go, and these two are fighting for first and second. Come on, look at this, Earl.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Yep, yeah. Don't be saying this is a yawn fest. This is a yawn fest. Ooh. Max loose again. He's pushing because you've been watching this. He's been smoking those tires on these corners. He's not falling behind.
He wants to lead.
He sure does. He wants it bad.
Is he on new tires?
So Max has six laps and Ryan has 4 laps on his tires. Not much difference.
It's gonna be hard to catch Ryan. He's an expert.
No, but he's there. He's there. It looks like he's catching a little more right now. And there's some lap traffic, which is gonna look at this. Some two wide lap traffic. Oh no!
Oh, they got into it, trying to get out the way.
Oh my goodness!
But it didn't. Oh, he cut those corners. Oh my.
He's been doing that. I've been watching him. He's been doing that.
And if you want to participate in our next race, come on to racedes.com. Click on the link, get in our Discord. You can be racing in our race races for Xfinity cards at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And is that at Bristol? Bristol?
Tomorrow's at Bristol? I'll be racing tomorrow. I almost won the last Bristol race. So go to racedes.com. Click on the link. It'll bring you to our Discord. Come in, say hi, and say, how do I get in the league? We'll show you how to get in the league, and you can be racing in tomorrow's nice race. Just be over the age of 18. Thank you very much.
All right, these two are still battling. Max, it's just gonna, I don't know. Ryan's fast.
And speaking of, the races coming up, man, we had a real good race out there in the street stocks. It was a real fun time. Myself even competed in it, and it was an amazing time. So make sure you guys are coming out to DES Racing. And it looks like Matt is having a bit of an issue getting close enough to Ryan to really make the pass. Looks like Ryan stepped on the gas. I'm starting to think when he was in the lead and Ryan was chasing him down and Matt was chasing him down, he was saving tires. Because now all of a sudden that lead is not dropping down past a half second.
You know, he's waiting. He's still got 8 laps. Max is pushing that car. We've been watching him now for quite a few laps. He's pushing it. Loose in the corners. He's hammering it. He's on Ryan's tail right now too. He is pushing that car to its limit. Ryan's loose there too.
Can Ryan Eagle win 2 in a row? of roller coasters.
He did. He won the other Watkins Glen we had with the Xfinity car last weekend. Max has got to catch up with him, though at this point now. I mean, we're getting down to soon to be 6 laps.
He really goes wide in that turn, doesn't he?
Oh, he got loose there too.
Oh, and he hits the wall. He hits the wall. Oh,
He didn't hit the wall,
no.
but he got loose.
Oh, didn't he hit the wall? He hit the wall.
Oh, did he? Let's go back and take a look at a replay of what just happened there. Oh yeah, he did. He did. Oh. Oh.
That little incident may have cost him the race.
Yep. Every chance he had at the race, it's a good chance. I mean, he's still just 1.3 seconds behind, so I mean, he should. He can, but it'll be hard. That's Shaggy. That's one we've watched him for a long time. He's just consistent. Anything. He's fast and consistent. I don't see it happening now. Five laps to go.
Second lead.
1.5, 1.6, yeah.
That car just driving sideways.
What the heck?
Car eight.
Whose car is that? Yeah, that's I think your frame, something wrong with your frame there, bub.
Yeah, he's gonna have to tap. Escape. He can't turn.
Have yet to ever see that, Earl.
Yeah, that was a first. Look like Max shaved off some time.
1.1, 1.2, I mean, a little bit, but not enough, man. He's got 5 laps left. You know, he's got to be shaving off considerable.
All right, I am back, gentlemen.
Nice, welcome back here. Welcome back, Edward.
Looks like we've got Matt really trying to chase down. I heard you guys say that he had a bit of an incident. He's shaving down that time. Man, he is not wanting to let this race go. He has been out front 90% of this race. He does not want to see it go away here to Ryan. But Ryan is doing everything right. Hey, Ryan's got that butt kicker sticker on his truck, and he's trying to make it prove right here right now.
Me and Earl have watched Ryan race a lot of races, and I don't see, Ryan, he when Max had his little thing there, that was it. He's not catching Ryan this time.
Ryan has made sure.
Ryan has started I think he started 10th place.
Yeah, he did too, and he came up through everybody.
He started pretty far down the field. He really was just kind of out here wanting to turn some laps and things. That's what it seemed like, honestly. It seemed like he wanted to just turn some laps, just kind of hang out. But he got a kick in the rear at some point in the second stage and has just been on a tear. But, don't get wrong, he's chasing him down right now. Look at that gap. It went from a second and a half to a second now. But he's messing up that first corner. If he can hit that first corner right, he can keep the advantages he's gaining. He's pushing that truck so hard. He really wants to get back up to there. And again, gotta say it again, Jose, if it wasn't for that spin, I feel like he could have been up here too. Reinhardt, he was consecutively in third place through the first and second stages. He could have been up here in that fight. And let's give that shout out again. Grant Thompson up to 5th position after that major wreck. Todd Perrott, He has been a star driver here today as well. We're just giving shout outs to everybody. Everybody has showcased that they are who they are, and they deserve to be here on this stage.
And coming up on lap traffic, this should be interesting.
Ryan's going to have to navigate that lap traffic pretty well, because if he gets hung up even for a split moment, Ryan has shown that he can turn laps real consecutively. When Matt has shown, get a split second hung up, get a split second incident, and he is there. He's there.
Looks like
That's 2.5 seconds.
2.5 seconds now.
Yep.
Matt's
Let's
making
see
a
what
lot of
happens here.
mistakes back there. He's making a lot of mistakes. I don't know why he's making those mistakes now. He's been, and the 23 car,
Thomas won't let him go.
driver moving right out of the way.
But he's got a lot more. Ooh, everybody he's letting them by.
Everybody's moving out of the way. Oh, look who's one of those lap traffics right now. It's Jose and Ryan Bolt. Those guys, they know how to turn fast laps. They're not going to move out of the way just as easy as it looks like. Matt is the one hung up with the lap traffic. Lap traffic chooses to take the inside when he needed that inside line. And he's kicking that truck out real sideways. He's making a lot of mistakes. He's really determined to get up there. We're definitely going to have to get a chance to probably talk to some of these drivers. We got 3 laps to go. Man, Matt is really driving that truck hard. But I don't think he's realizing driving the truck that hard is costing him time. He's losing out on Ryan. Ryan is a next level driver. Let's just okay, let's
Car's
talk
still
about
sideways. You see that?
Ryan. Oh yeah. Let's talk about Ryan for a second. This man, in this entire situation, has never once lost his composure. The type of driver you have to be to keep that level of focus is insane. Can we all agree to that? As it looks like the 21 truck has a problem. He has a problem. Might have blown the tire. Truck still turning laps. 2 to go. He's going to be looking for that white flag here very shortly as he's pulling up on Reinhardt to get by him. I keep calling him Reinhardt, man. I play too much Overwatch from time to time.
We're bad at names in here. Just ask Jamie Howard.
That's right. I'm going to be broadcasting with Jamie Howard tomorrow night.
Oh, that's going to be a fun time broadcasting with Jamie Howard.
Yeah, that's going to be fun at Bristol, man. It's going to be real fun.
I might turn up and just pop in the booth for tomorrow too. We'll see about that.
Bristol is a lot of fun.
Oh, it's going to be an interesting one. Final lap for Ryan Ingalls. He's turning those laps. I don't know if Matt's going to be able to get there. We're going to need a big mistake from Ryan Ingalls on this last lap. As we come to the back straightaway, he's behind Todd Parent, the Canadian, the most amazing Canadian driver I've ever seen in my life. He is behind him. He is turning those laps through the chicane. Perfect execution. As we saw Matt in the background get off into the grass again, that's a little bit of lost time. It's pretty much done and over. We now know Ryan Ingalls is going to win this race. He's been totally here this season after winning the championship last season. He has decided here today at Watkins Glen he was going to show up, and he was going to show these guys, this is what a championship driver looks like. This is what a champion can do as he comes through the final corner to win the DES racing at the Glen. Claps the wall just a little bit, and this man brings it home. As Matt gets a nice little tail slide, we've got Ryan Ingalls bringing it home first. Matt Demna coming home in second place. We got Ryan Bolt coming home in the 3rd position. And then we have Brent Thomas in the 4th position. These guys have really shown. Oh, look at that. He slammed the wall a little bit. But these guys really showcase that they deserve to be here and that they're amazing, top-tier caliber drivers.
All right.
They definitely made this happen.
All right, let's see if we can bring some people in here and talk to them here. Let's see what we got here.
We got Ryan Bolt. Let's get Ryan Bolt.
Yeah. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Hey, Blake.
Yeah.
3rd place, man. Congratulations. What was your strategy? What did you think of the race?
I'm sorry, what was that?
You're live on our broadcast. You got third place. Congratulations.
It's awesome, man. I got to give a shout out to Christian. Hopped in, spotted for me, kind of told me when to push, when to lay back, and I think we got lucky there. Fourth place spun himself out, I believe, in the bus stop somewhere. But I mean, happy to start P3, happy to finish P3. Strategy worked out pretty good. I'll take it.
Awesome.
Right, Bull, I gotta ask, man. How does somebody stay consistent throughout 45 laps across the Watkins Glen, left, right, left turns, right turns, everything? How did you keep the mental fortitude to keep going like that?
Honestly, man, this is probably one of my favorite tracks to run. Usually, try to put myself in the top 5 and just stop focusing on racing itself and just kind of let my mind go free. And I get lucky, and it works out where I can try to keep the same lap times the best I can.
Well, Blake, that was a great finish, and thank you for racing with us. And I look forward to seeing you. Going to be here tomorrow night.
Absolutely.
Awesome. See you then, man. Congratulations.
Thanks.
All right, and now let's see. We have Max in second place.
Guy.
Let's see here. I thought Max was up there.
He's in the new staging.
Oh.
I got a good question for you.
Hey, Max. Congratulations, second place, man. That was some racing, man. Good racing.
Yeah, congrats to him. I just couldn't save my tires enough. It was flying around.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that towards the. I mean, we were watching you, man. You were pushing that car trying to catch Shaggy, and there was a couple places we got a little loose, but man, you were trying.
Yeah, on the pit cycle, I knew if I didn't take tires, he was closing in on me anyway, so he was gonna pass me. So I took tires and I just pushed too hard on the early run.
Yeah, Max, it looked like you were really out there fighting that truck. There was times where you got it within a half second. You went a couple laps within a half second on him. Do you feel like there was anything you could have done anything differently when you were that close to him to maybe pull out the win, or do you think it was pretty much already a sealed deal at that point?
Yeah, I really thought I would have a chance. I just made too many mistakes, like up in the carousel, I hit the wall a few times. Pushing it too hard. If I didn't do that, I feel like I would have had a good chance.
Awesome.
Well, congratulations on that second place finish, man. You definitely deserved it. You led a lot of laps here today, and it was an absolute pleasure watching you turn laps.
Yeah, thank you.
You gonna be with us tomorrow night, Max?
Yeah, I'm really good at Bristol.
Oh, awesome, man. We'll see you then. All right, and now let's get ready to bring Ryan down here, our race winner. Oops, there's Ryan. Shaggy, man.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. You love this racetrack, don't you?
I do. It's a lot of fun.
You can tell.
Shaggy, that was some amazing racing, man. It was absolutely next level. I mean, we gotta talk about it though. Starting low in the field, you kind of just were there. Stage 1, stage 2. What changed between stage 2 and stage 3? You just charged to the front.
I just decided to go, I guess. I don't know. But no, I came in into that last stage, and I went ahead and took tires, and I tried to set myself up for just a splash and go there at the end, hoping others would take tires. And like Max had built up a pretty dang big lead, and I was like, man, I don't know if I could do that. And I think I got it down to like 5 seconds, and then he ducked in, and then I went around one more time, and I debated to come in then. I was like, nah, I'm gonna do it one more lap. I was trying to decide whether I wanted to get tires or not, and then I was like, I just gotta go splash and go. And I came out just ahead of him, and I was fighting so hard to stay in front of him. He had fresh tires. He was so much quicker than me. I knew if he got around me, though, I probably couldn't get back around, so I just tried to conservatively push as hard as I could to maybe have enough there at the end to hold him off. So I don't really know what happened to him there at the end. He kind of started to fall back, might have overcooked it or something like that, but man, it was great racing out there.
Yeah, I think a big thing was tires, because we were watching him behind you, and he was doing a good job at times catching up with you, but you could just see it, man. He was everywhere. He was pushing that car, and I think that's what probably what got to him, because I mean.
Yeah, he was running good times because I watched him all through the stages, and I'm like, man, that delta's staying about the same. I don't know if I can catch him on this green flag, but I think the splash and go worked, and just trying to baby the tires through that run to make sure that they could hold out was the call. So it looked out. I don't think there at the very last you saw me bounce off the wall coming to the checkered flag. I'm glad we didn't have another lap.
It was an amazing race there, Ryan. Honestly, first time ever seeing you run races. You weren't at the street stock race the other day, but watching that, I know for a fact if you show up to the street stock race next week, I'm gonna have a nice run for my money from more than people I expected. Amazing racing, man. That was actually phenomenal. So congrats on your win. Hope to see you at the next couple of races. Hope to see you turn out and show that beautiful driving skill again, okay?
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, Shaggy, great win. Great win. All right. Hey, Edwin, Earl, you still there? It wasn't that bad. Towards the end of that race, it was actually a really good race to watch. It was not, actually it was really great. I have no complaints. That was really
way
fun.
more exciting than I thought it would be towards the end. Road course racings tend to fall into a, people just run their laps. It kind of falls into just a track day towards the end. But these guys really came out here and they turned laps and they made you watch.
Max and Ryan turned this into a banger. Yeah, they did. They made it fun to watch. Everybody, thank you for watching. Edwin, thank you for helping out, and I'm sure we're going to see you again. Earl, thank you for sleeping with us, snoring in the background. Anyway.
Well, I got to say, I appreciate you guys letting me be here, letting me commentate this race. It was super fun. Loved it. Make sure you guys turn out tomorrow for the Xfinity cars at Bristol. That's going to be a wonderful race. We got a couple commentators coming there. They're going to make an exciting one. Large field possibly showing up. And then show out for the rest of the races on DES. If you want to join, make sure you go to the link. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube, and you have a great time. We're going to be here having a blast every time.
And on that note, we're out. Thank you, everybody.